What is good, Shaking My Head podcast? It's your boy Big Holla. We're back with another sit-in, and today we're here with, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Inkyy from New York, now residing in Atlanta.
So which state would you say was better, New York or Atlanta? Please don't lie to me.
As far as
Living.
Oh, Atlanta's way better.
Okay. Yeah, I just want you to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody from New York moves down here and they say how trash Atlanta is, but y'all just keep coming down here.
I love it. The weather's better.
All right, so for those who clicked on the video that know why she's here, y'all already know. But for those who don't, why have I summoned you here today?
To talk about battle rap.
Okay. So more specifically, you were kind of like the engineer behind, or co-engineer behind a battle league that started in Atlanta, or did it start in Milwaukee?
I believe it started in Atlanta.
Okay. So it started in Atlanta. Tell me a little bit about that. How did you get into battle rap?
Okay, so that league is called Spit That Heat. And pretty much what I did there was like recruitment, assistant, setting up events, putting events together, making cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So initially, I got into battle rap like 13 years ago. Like 13 years ago. And my daughter's father, he ended up putting a video on YouTube.
Okay.
And the first battle I really ever sat down and watched was Arsenal.
Okay.
Versus
Conceited?
No, not even Conceited.
Arsenal versus...
It was Arsenal versus Hollywood.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, that's tough. That was on URL, wasn't it? That was like one of the first URL events, I think. No?
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
But it was like, once I seen that, I couldn't stop watching battle rap. Like, I just went back and was just watching everything. And who's this and who's that? And
Okay, so before you actually got into Spit That Heat, who would you say was like your favorite battle rapper?
I have a few. Charlie Clips.
Okay.
I really like him. I like the style. He's nice with it. Trez.
Yeah.
He's like my all-time.
I mean, well, you can't say Trez because you met Trez in Spit That Heat. So,
Yeah.
like, before you got to Spit That Heat, before, like,
all right,
you were
before
actually ingratiated. Yeah.
Arsenal. Who else? Conceited was pretty cool
Yeah.
back then. Averb.
Okay.
So
I thought Young Ill was that guy, bro. When he first came out, bro, Young Ill was that guy. I watched all Young Ill. I watched all Sue Surf stuff. Who else I watch? Oh, first of all, my favorite battle rapper of all time is Daylight. And I stuck with him through the antic stage. You know what I'm saying? But which is crazy because I think the first event that y'all had us come to, which was me and Trez, y'all had the training day the day before. Daylight battled somebody the next day. Excel. Daylight Excel, I think, happened. No. It was a battle. Daylight battled somebody else. Because they had like this pocket tapping thing and he was trolling. Angry Fan was there. Do you remember what battle that was?
I don't really remember.
It was the 420 event.
Okay.
But if any of y'all can go back and find that, that's the event. But so you became a fan of battle rap. How did you end up becoming part of Spit That Heat? And how far in Spit That Heat's infancy stage did you like play a part in?
So it was kind of established already a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but there was like events and stuff going on.
Yeah.
But there wasn't really like new people coming in or the training days or like a recruiter to go out and recruit new talent.
Yeah.
So I came in around like, I would say like, not the baby stage, but around then.
Yeah. So how long had it been up before you got there? Do you know how long it was? Because people were talking like it was up like 5 years before me and Trez got there, but when I checked the files, it didn't really pan out.
No, I doubt it was up for 5 years before then.
Yeah. So who was like, when you first got to Spit That Heat, who was like the star there at that time? Do you remember?
The star? Well, Cannon was doing a lot of battles. Cannon was doing a lot of the battles. Who else? There was like a few people. It wasn't really like any stars that just stood out.
Okay. Were you there before CT battled Daylight?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had like Cannon, and that's the only reason when I came to Spit That Heat, the only person that I knew from Spit That Heat was CT. And well, I didn't know him, right? I didn't watch like none of his battles. I only knew him because I was a fan of Daylight, right? And then obviously Daylight battled him. So I watched all the Daylight's battle. I just happened to find a CT battle in that. But when did you feel like Spit That Heat started to like take off?
Well, I definitely feel like I played a big part in the takeoff because I was really on the grind, like looking for new talent and scouting people and like just bringing new people on board.
Yeah.
And trying to make the events bigger, promoting.
Yeah.
Like that was like one of the biggest things that I was doing, like up all day, all night.
Yeah.
And
So who was somebody that you personally like that you think is like the number one person that you scouted?
Trez.
Okay.
And that's just like,
how did that happen?
So exactly how it happened.
Because I think he asked like Blow to battle at first, and Blow said no, right? Or you brought Trez to
No.
Blow.
I think he may have spoke to him a long time ago, and I can't remember exactly how I met him or how it happened, but I ended up speaking to him over the phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, just rap something.
Yeah.
You know, like, so when he rapped, I'm like, nigga, what? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he's nice. He's nice.
Yeah.
And I told Blow, I'm like, yo, like,
Why didn't you book him?
what? Like, what's up? But, you know, he was busy with other things, but that's why I'm here, because I have a good ear for the battle rap and for the talent, and I knew, I'm like, yo, he got it. Like, he's a fucking star. Like, he got it. So
good. So what? Because I know as somebody who books battles, obviously you have to deal with like battle rappers' egos and stuff like that, right? So you have, I don't want to battle such and such. Who had an ego? Look, we're here, we're speaking. You know what I'm saying? So if you get mad, just click off the video. But who had the ego that was like, bro, you do not deserve this battle. You go sit over here because you're not getting that battle. Who was somebody who always bugged you like that?
ego tripping.
Yeah, ego tripping. And don't
all
say
right,
nobody because I know.
All right,
y'all
two people.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
So one person was Polo.
Hey, my God,
man.
Polo boy. I think that's just Polo's personality though. He's like, hey, look, I'm going. I haven't heard from Polo in a minute though.
Yeah.
But
me either.
yeah, I think it's
Hopefully
kind of
all
like
is
his
well.
personality. He's like that guy who's like at the basketball court, you know what I'm saying? Full jersey to match the shorts, socks, tube socks from Walmart up to his calf muscle. And he say he gonna drop 30 on everybody, gets destroyed, and the next game start and he say he gonna drop all. I think that's just Polo's personality. But who is the other person that came to your mind?
Cannon.
Cannon the Beast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he got canceled on a lot during Spit That Heat though. So well, at least after I got there. But like, what makes you say that?
I mean,
about
he
Cannon?
got canceled on a lot, but also he wanted more battles that I feel he personally wasn't like prepared for.
What? Name some of them.
I can't off the top of my head.
Oh, it's been that long.
So, yeah, it's been a while, and it was like so many people, and yeah.
I remember when it was. Do you remember when it was Crazy versus Team Wordplay? Do you remember when that happened? Everybody in Team Wordplay hated me.
Kinda.
Cannon, I just want you to know, bro. I've never said this any place, but you about to find out today. Okay, you did all of that crazy hate. I would like to say I paid for your Young Cannon battle. Okay, my brother, I paid for the hotel, the flight, everything. So when Team Wordplay was coming at me all types of sideways back in the day, you know what I'm saying, I just want y'all to know that was a thing. But so those were the two. Who do you think was a little too humble? Like they should have got a lot more than they got, but they were just kind of like nonchalant, I'm here to work type of person.
I think, well, I would say Automatic Ray. Not that he was necessarily as humble, but I feel like he probably didn't get what he deserved. Like, and I feel like he deserved to be right up there with Trez. And
yeah, I feel like Automatic Ray. Well, I don't know because I wasn't there from the beginning. Because I feel like Automatic Ray was kind of like that guy, even though like because our second event was rookies versus vets, which is when he battled Trez, and I feel like him giving Trez that shot so early kind of showed like how humble Automatic Ray was.
Right.
But I know like towards I'm not gonna say the end of his career, but closer to now, he had like a lot of like stumbling type of. Was he like that at first?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
Like he was nice with it. Came out swinging like. He was nice with it. I mean, I don't know what ended up happening. Maybe it wasn't enough practice.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like the stress of everything going on because, Spit That Heat was pretty stressful.
Yeah. What were the most stressful parts of it, would you say?
I would say Blow and like not in not in like the worst way, but just like the power of it all.
Okay.
The ego.
So what's something that people didn't, because everybody seen Blow trip out, you know what I'm saying? Because he would do it on live on your Facebook. So do you think Blow was like that same person to you behind the scenes that he showed like everybody when it came to like being out in the public, whether it have been on Facebook or like at events? Do you think he was really like that, or do you think it was like a show almost?
In some instances, definitely a show.
Okay.
Like just a show.
Okay.
Like a little power struggle in a way. Like it's my league. It's my league.
Yeah.
But we were all working so hard behind the scenes, and it's like actually it's our league.
I get. Did he ever tell you like his motivation to like start Spit That Heat? And Blow, if you're watching this, feel free to pull up and speak your piece, my brother. I'm here. But go ahead.
Yeah. I can't really remember what his motivation was to start it. I don't even know. Yeah, I can't really remember. Like we probably talked about it a long time ago, but
I will give Blow credit where credit is due. My man did put on for the league. Like a lot of people come to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? First of all, as the South, some people try to give other leagues the credit of like being the first league or the biggest league. I feel like Spit That Heat was like a staple, like that you can't tell the story of battle rap without Spit That Heat, right?
yeah, you really can't. And I feel like Spit That Heat wasn't really getting all of the credit that we deserved because we was putting out some fire battles, like some fire battles. Trez versus Flacco. Still crazy.
Yeah. I remember, because Flacco is actually somebody that I want to interview too on here. But I never forget everybody. Me and Trez came there. I think Flacco was his third battle, right? It was, or second.
Probably.
It was one of the two. But I remember we walked in there. Everybody was like, oh, Flacco's nice. I had never seen Flacco before. I'm like, not better than Trez, nigga. I don't care what no one says. So we come in there, Flacco like me mugging. I'm like, bro, it's like that? Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the battle happened. You know what I'm saying? Gave him the respect after that. But I feel like that was like one of the most fire battles that y'all put together.
It definitely was.
What would you think like your top 3 Spit That Heat battles that you could remember?
So that being one of the best ones, Trez versus Craig Lamar.
That
one was crazy.
Who found Craig Lamar? Was it you or Blow?
Somebody else. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't me or Blow.
Okay.
I think he came to us like
because he battled like some dude before that.
Yeah.
And I remember Trez was showing me I was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, this battle about to be tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
They killed it. The both of them, they went off.
That was a tough battle.
That was a tough battle. Classic.
Yeah, like, for sure.
Classic.
What did you say number 3 was?
Number 3, maybe was it XL versus Flacco? Didn't they battle?
Yeah, they battled at that one event that we had that warehouse, and that battle was tough too.
Yeah. So wait, who did Automatic Ray battle and he was going off?
I don't even remember.
I can't really remember who he battled, but that battle was crazy.
Yeah.
So top 3, I would have to say those last 3.
Like me personally, this bar really sticks for me, and especially after you brought up the Excel and Flacco battle that popped back in my head. But what was one of like the most craziest bars that you ever heard like in a battle when you were there? I'm gonna tell you mine after
God.
you after you say yours.
I gotta think. Like
Something that
I
just
gotta
popped
think.
out. Everybody went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There was a few of those.
Yeah.
I can't really remember every single thing. Like honestly, I can't even think of it. Like
I'll tell
but
you. Go ahead.
some
The one that stands out the most to me was at the same event Flacco and XL happened. It was the Craig Lamar versus Bonus.
okay.
The man said something mule kick. I put the features on the other side of him like a do. That bar was crazy.
Niggas went crazy for that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Oh man. So as a staff member who has to do like the booking and stuff, like obviously y'all have.
Oh
y'all's-
wait.
Go ahead.
What did Flacco say? He was like,
Please don't say the line I think you're about to say.
What?
Because I did not think that. Like
but the
Is it
the reaction
Oh, the reaction was crazy. I just
about
didn't think
how he ain't get a body yet. or
Bro,
some
that
shit,
bar
like-
was not that fire, bro. Flacco, my guy. I love you, bro. Like you are heat. But the gas that bar got, I thought he had so much more fire bars in that battle than that one. You know what I'm saying?
He did, but in that battle,
Everybody's like, oh, that's the. I was like, what? Like it was like I wouldn't have made it like a punch. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
but it hit though.
Yeah, it hit.
And then what really didn't hit as hard as it should have.
Which one?
Was when Trez did the whole cake. When he was talking about the birthday cake, your daughter, this, that.
Yeah, that was tough. But
That
I think,
bar was like the way he put everything together was crazy.
yeah, that's why, bro. When Trez was on Spit That Heat, when he's in those small rooms, it's just like nothing people could do with Trez, bro.
At all.
It's just nothing. Like especially once you throw in like the rebuttals and stuff.
That he got that down pat
Yeah,
to the T.
me and Trez battled one time in front of one person. Bro, I remember when we was at the same school, we was battling people. Trez would battle people, and Trez was like my man. So like we never battled like linked up in the cafeteria in the morning. All right, Trez, I'm gonna battle you. You write your rounds, I'm gonna write my rounds. Trez used to be in there bodying people. I did most of my battles like after school, and people was like, yeah, you and Trez should battle. I was like, no,
Right. Like, all right.
No.
Yeah, we could do it, but one person got to be here.
Yeah, bro. I am not. And it wasn't even like a real battle. It was on some like chilling, smoking in the crib. Well, I wasn't smoking, you know what I'm saying. But like, everybody was all smoking. Oh, let's battle real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's rap. And that was the only time, bro. I made sure there was no cameras in there, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was not about to get put on my record. But yeah. So you had the Flacco. The cake joint was good too. Trez had some bars in there like the I got two hands on a chopper, like a Harley lover. Scope got an eye on him like I hardly trust. Like Trez used to, bro. Yeah, Trez is so nice, bro.
He's one of the nicest.
Yeah, for sure.
And then when he comes off the top and just be freestyling,
Yeah.
and what did he say? He got the two straps on the arm. And
Yeah,
he
bro.
went off. He went off.
Well, he said that against Craig Lamar, right? Or he like a bird on your chest.
Yeah,
that was
but
tough.
he said something about two straps with Flacco, and then he also
Okay, yeah.
he freestyles in every one. It's like that's his signature. So then when he battles a nigga and like a nigga be trying to freestyle with him,
Yeah, and they be
it
butt.
ends up corny.
Yeah, it be butt, to be honest. But
Ends up corny.
yeah, to me, I think a lot of people, and it might be because Trez is my homie, or maybe because I wasn't there at the beginning of Spit That Heat, but I don't care what no one says. Cannon, Blow, CT, everybody who was there at the beginning, y'all can't, I will argue to the death, okay? Trez made Spit That Heat transcendent. Because you got to think, he came into training day.
Yeah.
Man y'all dropped the him and Hits battle. The battle had 40K in a day.
Yeah.
At the time, the highest like battle on, and y'all put it on the training day page. And at the time, the highest battle on there, I don't even think was at 40K, was it? I don't think
Definitely
it was.
not.
Yeah, so, and he did 40K in a day, and people like, oh, Trez is buying views, blah,
Yeah.
blah, hating, you know what I'm saying?
Hating.
But I don't care what no one says. I will argue that to the death. Y'all could say like, oh, we was at the beginning. Trez made Spit That Heat transcendent. If you take Trez out, Trez is the only person that you can take out of Spit That Heat that was actually a battler that would make it tremendously less than what it was. Like, I feel like if somebody says like MVP, he's the most valuable person that came through Spit That Heat. But you know what I'm saying?
And that's how I felt about him, especially with the fact that I recruited him. I'm like, you know, I'm like, I backed him 1000% all the time.
So what's like, let's see, we had, what do you think was the best event that y'all put together?
What was that event? I think it was at Chit Chat for sure. A couple of females was battling.
Oh, is that the one with Rizzy versus Unique? What was her name?
Yes. I think that was her name. Cash Flow Rizzy versus
Yeah.
Uniques or whatever.
That was a tough battle.
Yeah.
That battle was tough. That was the first time I heard either one of them too.
Right. Yeah. And they was going off.
Crazy.
I'm like, oh shit.
We put the L in a circle like a swastika. I said, okay. I don't remember which one said it, but bro, that joint was fire. You remember who else was on the card?
I'm trying to remember. There was so many battles, so many cards between the training days and everything. I can't remember all of the battles. Like, I have to literally go back and refresh my brain.
Yeah.
Like, it was so many battles, but I think that one was really good. Like, it was packed. And that was another thing. Like, in the beginning, the battles wasn't really like that packed. So I just was like, we all gotta promote to really get people to the battles.
So is there like back then, because people, there's always been whisperings, right? And like, you're not in battle rap, so you're really not at risk of anything at this moment, right? So there's always rumblings of certain leagues. All right, listen, we're pulling the cat out the bag. URL blocking certain battlers or battles like from happening. Was that like a thing back then?
From happening where?
Like, so certain people couldn't get maybe like a PG at the time, or like, hey, y'all tried to book a battler and they're like, haha, nah, you're not battling over there. Was that like a thing that y'all experienced?
Yeah, it was a thing. Like, they keep their battlers there. Like, they can't really go outside anywhere else.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, not that it was a bad idea, because I kind of felt the same way. And I was like, you know, if we got somebody like Trez here who, you know, we have other good battle rappers too, but for me, you know, I was looking at him as my prized possession. So I'm if we have someone like him here, just because they want him there, and then you want to put him on a PG over there, he's not a PG over there. He's top over here. Like, so I was like, you know, I don't think we should let our battlers just go out and battle wherever they want either.
Yeah. So was it like a thing? Because I remember like at the tail end of like Spit That Heat, there was like a struggle between the two leagues. Did you already remove yourself from like battle rap at that point, or were you still like in the back fold, still kind of like putting stuff together?
I didn't remove myself completely, but I took a step back because I just felt like, not that they were stealing, but, you know, we had T-Top, Briz. Yeah. Like, we had all of these people. And when what's-his-name came down, you know, Norbs, when he came down, it was like almost like scouting. Yeah. As if we were some baby league, but, like, we weren't the baby league at all. Like, we got some heavy hitters here. So it's like they came, and yes, the platform was way bigger because it's there longer, but this is what we were trying to do here as well. Yeah. So like you guys just want to take our, you know, I almost felt like they wanted to take our people, and our people were kind of like willing to go for the sake of more views or whatever.
But you gotta think, like, they grew up. That's like being on like another team, and then like Michael Jordan comes and like, hey, you want to come during free agency, come to my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Michael Jordan to them. Or like that's like playing in the NBA to them, right?
Yeah. So well, yeah, it is. I mean, so an opportunity there is good, but at the same time, do you want an opportunity at the bottom here or to stay and build and grow at the top here? Because you guys are at the top here. You're not our bottom battlers.
Yeah. And at the time, I don't think people were like getting paid for PGs or nothing. They wasn't even getting booked for travel, right? Yeah, that's crazy. So I don't know. Were there really talks? Because I heard whisperings of it, but was there really like a talk of making Spit That Heat URL of the South? Was that like a thing?
I heard something like that, but it never happened.
Yeah.
Like, it never happened.
There was a lot of like, I'm not one of those like rub elbows type of people. I came to the battles and I left. I wasn't at the dinners with y'all. I wasn't at the lunches. None of that. Okay.
Right.
I came to the battle and got up out of there. But that's why I heard like some of the people, I don't know if it was kind of like a wishful thinking type of thing for people or if it was something that was actually happening with battle rap. But
yeah, it was like a little talk back and forth just because like we had so many people that were rising up.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why not kind of link, you know?
With that, yeah. So when did you start to like want to regress back from being an actual like component to Spit That Heat?
I just felt like too much drama was going on, like within personally between everybody. Yeah. Like everybody, we all did not keep it like strictly business.
I did.
Well, yeah, we didn't, and
yeah,
it was like, I'm not gonna say it was blows for or anything, but you know, the ego, it was the ego thing was like, all right, some people didn't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't want to deal with that. So some people was taking a step back. Some people was leaving. Some people was not feeling the whole situation. Yeah. You know, or they kind of didn't want to feel like owned. Like, they didn't want to feel owned.
Like, oh, like you're mine. You can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of like fallouts during Spit That Heat. I remember there was a fallout between Blow and Trez at the time. I think there was a fallout between like Beach Boy and Blow at the time.
Yeah.
What other fallouts did you like witness like during those times?
A funny one. But this was like, it was like everybody. It was like everybody versus this one person, not just.
Hold on, let me see if I can remember. Everybody.
It was bad.
I think. All right, go ahead. Who was it?
Just guess.
No. Go tell me what it was.
Guess.
All right. Was it? What was it? The Angry Fan interview? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
That's not it?
The Angry Fan interview.
What was it then?
It was Sniper.
That's what it was. Because he went and told his story on Angry Fan. Everybody was like, bruh, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a time.
And I would like to say, bro, like some things stem from that. And everybody tried to pin it on me for saying it. But mind you, everybody behind the scenes was telling me this stuff, right? I don't talk to y'all outside of battle rap. We come to the event, I see y'all don't call my phone unless y'all spitting bars or something like that. We don't talk, okay? Right. So mind you, everybody's whispering behind the scenes. Oh, yo, Sniper got a ghostwriter. Sniper got a blah, blah, blah. Everybody's talking. So I said, all right, y'all want to be cornballs. I'm going to type it in the group. I typed in, then everybody wanted to be like this. Oh, you saying he got a ghostwriter? That's great. I'm like,
you told me.
Y'all are some hoes. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of, and then people on the phone like, why would you do that? Why? Like, so y'all just gonna let somebody run around like this and this is what y'all are saying about them? Like, I didn't have no, the only thing that was said that was ghostwriting that I would have known anything about was that Bellboy, Hellboy line, because I remember that's the only one I heard. So when I heard it, after everybody else telling me what they were saying, I was like, okay, maybe it's true. You know what I'm saying? Then I say something, then it gets blown out of water, and it's all crazy when I see you, blah, blah. First of all, listen, I tell everybody who's ever, I think I posted, look, I'm at every event. Every
Right.
event that happens, I'm there. Okay, so you don't got to worry about anything. But yeah, I remember that whole thing happening. Everybody, oh, it's crazy fault. But I'm like, bro, if y'all are some hoes, bro. Y'all is some
But my
hoes.
thing is, it needed to come out though. Like
Yeah.
that is something that needed to come out.
yeah. I don't know. Do you know
Because-
if it was true or not?
It was true.
Oh, it was true.
You don't remember?
I think he said he reached
yeah.
out to people like Riggs. I think because he had like 3 battles coming up. I think he said he like reached out to like Riggs at one point.
I mean,
and
he
then-
admitted to it. He did.
Yeah,
Yeah, he admitted to it that he had that. It wasn't his shit.
that's tough, bro. I remember that. That's when I said, "Oh, y'all."
And he was in there spitting too. You don't
Yeah,
remember? He
yeah.
really
Yeah.
came out of nowhere with some crazy
It went from
shit.
like Kush Kurt,
Yeah,
right? Or was
yes.
it the Jag battle? No, did he battle Jag? No,
I don't know
who battled
it was,
Jag and
but
they both lost?
He went from
no, it was, bro. What? No, I think it was Cypher. Cypher, right?
Okay.
He battled Cypher on the roof. That was his first battle, right?
oh yeah. I think so. I think
And
that
then
was
it
the
went
first
from
one.
like that to
It-
Kush Kurt,
it-
and then he destroyed Kush
yeah.
Kurt.
It went
right?
from him being mad whack, like oh okay, like you both lost. It went from that to then like wait what?
Yeah,
And
everybody was like,
everybody was going
yo.
crazy, like yo, like
Yeah.
oh he went off, and then he kept going off after that.
Yeah. See,
And
I
then
don't
we
know
found
what
out.
I don't know exactly what went on. All I know is people was telling me there was a ghostwriter. Somebody close to me was like, "Oh yeah, this bar," and I was like, "Okay, maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe it is true." Then I see people. Then people started talking about, and what made me mad and made me say it was like people was talking about how like people don't got certain pins or you know what I'm saying. People always do the accusation of like, oh, Trez write crazy bars, but I'm like, first of all. And because then by that time he was part of Team Wordplay, and that's when it was Team Wordplay versus me. I don't know where that came from, right? And that's why I was like, you know, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Right.
man's over here. You know, what's crazy about it is people in Team Wordplay told me that he had ghostwriters. I'm not gonna say which one. If y'all call my phone, I will let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But y'all were the ones who told me.
Right.
So how are you going to blame me when it came out? Everybody like, oh, that's fucked up. You ain't ball. I'm like, bro, whatever.
I kind of laughed the whole time, like damn. It was like
you
that.
know who was nice though?
Who?
That doesn't rap no more. Grams was nice.
Oh yeah, Grams. Yo, Grams.
Grams was
He
cold.
was nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Why you don't rap no more?
I don't know why he don't rap no more. I'm not sure because I know there was like I don't know if Spit That Heat was like his last thing or like he just got tired of traveling down here. Or, I don't know. He might still battle rap. I'm not sure.
Probably.
but I just haven't heard his stuff in a while. But
Yeah,
I remember that.
He was nice with it.
That was a time, boy. Then Blow had to go. And you know what's crazy? you know what's really wild is because that was the first event, the one because he did it the week before. He went on Angry Fan the week before that battle where Flacco and XL battled. So a week before that, and it literally destroyed the league the week before, and we had put money into that event.
Yeah.
We had got we outsourced the food, the drinks. We were really, when you say like trying to make make the URL move, that event would have been the event that would have said, all right, Spit That Heat. They're those people, right?
Right.
Because we had like a private venue. It was like
We had the
warehouse.
bartenders, the
Yup.
food. Like we had a little bit of
Hired
everything.
people to come in there.
Yeah.
And it was just but it destroyed the whole league. Like that one thing
Yeah.
like was the beginning of the end of Spit That Heat. Cause then what people used to say about each other behind closed doors started to come out. Like, oh, you don't really rock with such and such. Such and such did this to such and such. And then everything just kind of was like, I ain't really gonna mess with Spit That Heat like that.
Right.
If you remember, that event had like, besides the battlers, we had like 8 other people in there.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was some hoe shit. Okay. You know
It
what I'm
really
saying?
was.
For
It really
sure.
was. Like
But yeah, that was probably the biggest fallout. And then did he ended up coming back battling on Spit That Heat?
I
Or was
think
it another league?
I think maybe I don't know if he went to another league or what, but I mean he came back. He was pretty humble, you
Yeah.
know, when he came back because obviously that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I was pretty upset about that. Like I was pissed. Like,
I was hurt because I had put so much. First of all,
yeah.
I put so much bread up before that event. You know what I'm saying? And then I think we had one. Was that before the Trez versus B Magic or after? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I think the Trez and B Magic battle. That's when I was like, all right, forget battle rap. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? This is my last shindig.
Yeah.
Y'all got this, okay?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when you left.
Yeah. So
Like, wait, what?
people would sit on my phone. Crazy, you trying? No, do not call me. I'm out of here.
So what made you want to leave?
It's because I found out that the in the simplest the money was funny, bro. Like there was a lot of backdoor, here's this to a lot of people who didn't, because I'm a business person. Okay, I know how to conduct business.
Right.
I don't have friendships. I don't care how close me and Trez was. I would never let my relationship with him destroy a business. And there were a lot of people who were letting their relationships destroy the business.
Yeah.
Right. So that's when I was like, and I had spent $1,500 on that event.
Yeah.
Right. I think I booked B Magic. I booked the venue, Tinseltown, never got the bread back from it. I booked B Magic, never got the bread back from that. Because I remember I paid his first half, and they locked it in. And then when he got to the door was supposed to take care of his second half. But then it came to, hey, yo, Crazy, can you, yeah. So mind you, I'm going to Las Vegas, like literally 2 days later. And I'm getting, we need $750 left on his. I'm like, what? Like, so not only I came out of $1,500 before the event, then I came out of extra bread on top of that. So it was just a loss at the end of the day.
So you love the sport, but the business was
I was
all
in there
bad.
for Trez, to be honest. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Once Trez started to ascend, that's when I knew I could lay off of Spit That Heat. Like, I was all good for the business of trying to like blow it up into something that could have been a URL, right?
Right.
But
I was in it like that too.
Yeah.
You know, I was pushing hard. Like,
but
going hard.
Once I seen what the business really was and Trez started to ascend, there's no point for me to be here anymore. So that's when I kind of was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. And bro, I have never did no battle rapper dirty behind the scenes, nothing. There has never been no ill intent on my part from battle rap, or any battle rapper. So I didn't really care what people thought about me. Like, after that, I ain't do nothing to y'all. And I used to look at people like, your homeboys might not be your homeboys.
It was just too much. Like, everybody was just too personal. Like, everybody kind of wanted to be in charge. Everybody wanted to be the boss. Then you have the boss who just has to be the boss.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just too many personal issues. Yeah. Niggas is about to fight. Niggas is arguing online. Like, it's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
It wasn't professional.
So we can talk, like, so we talked about everybody else's L's. It's your turn, okay? So you were about to turn the event into a WWE Royal Rumble SmackDown Hell in a Cell match.
Yes, I was.
What happened, bro?
And
because I ain't gonna lie, I don't really care about a lot of things, but that was kind of like the beginning of me, or the end. I can't remember if that happened before or after, but that, like, my money was involved when this happened. So listen, you was about to get the beats that. No, I'm just kidding. But like, so that day, what transpired? Because it was already at 100 by the time I found out anything was going on.
Yeah.
So, like, what was the order of events? Because I think Trez beefed with the security guard that day. It was like something. He wouldn't let Trez in. He threatened to pull the gun on Trez.
Yeah, and that was another
like,
thing.
Yeah.
That was another thing. Security was acting stupid.
Yeah.
Like, just like, I'm like, bro, you can't put me out of this event.
Yeah.
Like, this is partially my shit that I pretty much set up.
Yeah.
That we, you know. So, what happened was, there was like two females by the bar, and the one, she may or may not have been sleeping around with somebody, and she was like jealous of me or jealous of my position as an assistant and having to work so closely with this individual.
Yeah.
So I go over by the bar and I was like, hey, can I get some waters for the battlers? Da 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 da. And the other one, you know, they're both sitting there, and she completely ignored me. And he comes and he's like, yeah, da 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 da. And I was like, you know, can I just get some? She was like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. If I was talking to you, I'd be speaking to you. Automatically, that's it. I'm not gonna be disrespected. I flipped.
Yeah.
Like, I flipped.
I just remember like
Unprofessional, absolutely. Absolutely unprofessional. But I'm not gonna be disrespected. And it just kind of went from there. And then the security came and he's trying to push me and he's trying to kick me out. And I'm like, you can't put me out of this event.
Yeah.
Like, you can't kick that bitch out.
Yeah.
She's a bartender. We paid for this venue, you know, like, get her the fuck out of here. But again, you know, since everything was so family and this and that, the fact that she worked there and he's that bar's security, they were close, so it just turned real bad. And then blow comes and I just went off on him too. I went off on him.
Yeah, you went off on everybody, I ain't gonna lie. Like my view of you that day was not the greatest. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Not the greatest.
You and everybody else.
Yeah, but everybody else was inside chilling. I was outside trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because we just had the thing with Trez happen early, like right when the event started, right? And then that happened. I think somebody freestyled about you during the battle. It was some nonsense, bro. But at the end of the day, I feel like Spit That Heat was a dope thing for history. In the history book, some people moved on, but were you still around? So we can go into like when, like Spit That Heat started to phase out, if you want to call it.
So I would say like after that situation happened, where I felt like I was being disrespected, not being respected at all, not even from Blow, who, like, I'm putting in so much work, and you gonna tell him, yeah, kick her out? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
My family was there from New York. They flew in from New York to come to that event that we was having.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I'm like, are you fucking serious? So once I seen that, I was like, you know what? I'm taking a huge step back.
Yeah.
And I kind of like dwindled back after that. Like, I slowly just was like, all right, take a step back, until it was like, all right. Once, and then that was the thing, like once, because everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen him say, you know, like, oh.
Kick her out?
Yeah, kick her out. When people was seeing that, they're like, yeah, no. People was taking step backs with me. Like,
yeah.
So I pretty much like backed up out of it because I'm not going to deal with that. Like, after I put mad work in, you know, like, so for you to be like, yeah, kick her out.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? Kick me out? Like, so I pretty much left after that. Like, I just left and I wasn't in it. My heart wasn't in it. I was just really like, all right, like, I'm not going to hold this against you forever because, you know, him and I did speak later. Yeah. Like, maybe a year later, like something like that. We spoke and we're back on good terms. But when everything had happened, I'm like, yeah, no, because this is a side of me that this is supposed to be business and stuff. And yeah.
So if you had to, because I know my answer, I'll give my answer after you give your answer. So if you had to boil it down to like, what do you think Spit That Heat's biggest Achilles heel was?
Ego.
So you're going to go ego? I'm going to go with, why the hell couldn't y'all ever start an event within 5 hours of the time that is set on the... Look, y'all always say, meet up there at 2 o'clock. The event will start at 8 p.m. Okay?
That was something I didn't agree with either. I didn't like that. Who wants to sit around? Like, I didn't agree with that. I didn't like it. Start the event.
Yeah. I remember, though, that's one thing. I think I will never forget that. Like, although, like, there's other leagues now in Atlanta, like ABR, Bullpen, like, they be starting their events late, but nothing was worse than those Spit That Heat start times.
Yeah.
Man, it would be bright and sunny. You just ate breakfast when the event started. The event wouldn't start till it was time to eat dinner, bro.
Right.
Like,
and we was
the
there
sun would be going
all
down
all day.
Yeah, it would be tough. But,
all day.
So kind of fizzling out. So after you, I don't know if you know anything about this, but we'll talk about it because I'm pretty sure people want to hear. After you kind of like faded out of Spit That Heat, your replacement was faded in. Okay, how much did you know about that?
I seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen her.
Did you see it coming? Or
No, I didn't really see it coming. Like I seen her, coming into battles and stuff, and Harriet.
Harriet, you my girl.
That's my people's too. Like I fucks with her.
I don't care what she about to. You my people's, okay?
No, I fucks with her. I'm cool with her.
Yeah.
Like she was cool. She had good energy. Like she would come to the battle. She'd be smiling, happy.
Yeah.
And I did take that step back, and because I just wasn't really feeling it no more.
I don't know where people come with this. I don't know. Like, there's like this thing. This is why I hear a lot of people talk all the time, man. I thought y'all had like a beef or something.
We never had a beef.
See, well, there y'all go. People at home, there was never a beef between Janae and Harriet. It never happened. Okay.
No, we never had a beef.
That's why, because people are, oh yeah, blah blah. First, I don't know. I guess everybody in battle rap is like chatty patty-ish. You know what I'm saying? Well, not everybody. There's some. There's some solid people in there. But
not no beef like, oh, we got into an argument. Never. I never got into an argument with her.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
So when did you feel like the change was made where like Blow stopped hitting your phone and then you noticed he was hitting her phone?
Well, I would see her at more battles and stuff, like any battles that would come up online.
Okay.
Like where I used to stand, she'd be standing. Like it would be like, okay, so are you an assistant now, or like, are you the assistant? Are you? And I did see her scouting people.
Okay,
I seen her scouting people
because I think she started as people's like manager though, right? Like I think she was like Jack Boy's manager when he first came down here.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like the DMV area, she was like the
yeah.
I give Harriet credit. She's done a lot of work in battle rap from Spit That Heat. I didn't really know her before that, but Spit That, I wasn't even close to her. I don't think in Spit That Heat. I really liked talk. No, hold up. I got to remember who's friends with who, because there's a certain. Never mind. I think it was Harriet. So maybe I was close to Harriet before Spit That Heat ended. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to her about that. But because we don't need to get into that anyway.
Yeah. Certain stuff don't need to even be talked about.
Yeah. So
certain stuff is like, yeah.
But yeah, because then she moved over. So when did you see? I know you seen like the transition from Spit That.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get into.
What?
From Spit That Heat to Bullpen.
Yes.
Once, like, I don't know. Once I feel like once we all started taking a step back, everything started kind of like crumbling. Blow was beefing with a little bit of everybody on there, like CT, Cannon, Trez. They like everybody. He was kind of beefing with a little bit of everybody, like not street beef, but like beef. Like, all right,
I'm not really rocking with you right now.
Yeah. People stopped rocking with, like, the stronger people kind of stopped rocking with it.
Yeah.
Because I think they just seen too many little flaws and the business wasn't really being handled the way that it should have been. Yeah. So I feel like when everything was going on, like, if everybody would have stayed together and stayed strong.
John was back there like
John was back there with his league waiting, literally.
See, I didn't even know when Bullpen started. Like, when Bullpen started, I had no clue.
Me either.
I took a step back from Spit That Heat, kind of like battle rap as a whole. I was like, bro, forget battle rap, bro.
Right.
We about to go run this back. I think that's when I first started YouTube and stuff like that. I was like, look, I'm out of here, boy. I'm about to go get a bag somewhere else. And because Genesis
you was
happened,
out of there.
I had no clue. I had no clue Genesis happened, right? Which was, I think Bullpen's first event. I had no clue that it was happening. And then next thing I know, I think the first Bullpen battle I came to was when Trez battled Sire Boy on Southern Crown. I think that was my first event. And when I went there, everybody who was there, y'all seen what happened. Well. Oh, you weren't there, so you probably don't know what happened.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened.
There was a big altercation, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew there was something deeper between the leagues, at least certain people. Maybe not like, from my perspective with Bullpen, I don't think Bullpen really cared. They were like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the seat. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for creating this seat in the South. I'm going to take over, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Give me the keys, right? That's why I felt like it was. But I don't know exactly what that things stemmed from at Southern Crown, but it happened. Okay, you know what I'm
It
saying?
definitely did happen.
I want to interview John too. You know what I'm saying? You just don't ever answer the phone. But yeah. But once that then it came like I don't know. Like then ABR came. Then everybody, like even the training day, like tier people, they left. Right.
Yeah.
Not saying that everybody went to ABR is like training day, but everybody just got. Oh, I remember what battle Sniper came back. It was G-Lo. That was the battle he came back. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that battle. He came in like a prison suit and everything. You know what I'm saying? I remember now. Okay. Yeah. So how did you hear anything like behind the scenes that was like of people's real feelings of the transition of the power of battle rap in Atlanta?
I didn't really hear too much about it. I just seen it. Like I pretty much just seen it. Like I seen everything going from Spit That Heat dwindling down to Bullpen rising up with like everybody from Spit That Heat.
Yeah.
You know, like pretty much everybody. And it was before Spit That Heat was even diminished. Like everybody was leaving, going over to this place, you know? And I don't know if they was like more into, John the Don or what. Like, I don't know, because I felt like the platform on Spit That Heat was bigger, but it was too many personal issues going on. Like,
well, I think after like Bullpen's first event, because they had like a 2-on-2 with like Charlie Clips and somebody else. They had like they just had like a URL tier battle event for their first event,
and that was the thing. Like, John brought in a bunch of his peoples from over there at the URL. So it made it, you know, like, okay, that is the place where everybody want to be. Exactly.
I know there were a couple Spit That Heat battles after that, because I remember they had like the Warehouse. They had that Polo Boy versus some dude from Texas, I think. And that's the one like Polo Boy kept saying like every 2 seconds. Like I'm like a hat. Like a and then they made a clip of every time he said like, and it was like 100 and something times in the battle. I remember that event. And then like I think it was like maybe like Close Range for Bullpen happened after that. And then it was just over. And what's crazy is I didn't know who Loso was right before that. But I remember seeing his name on a Spit That Heat card. And this the irony of Loso going to become like the overlord of like Bullpen, right? The top bull, arguably the only person who can compete with him over there for top bull is Bad News, right? And just to see like Loso could have been like the second coming of Trez for Spit That Heat, but Bullpen was just too powerful at the time, and he just found his way over there. So, because Loso is another person who came in there, crazy fan base. First battle, crazy amount of views, crazy people in the comments talking about him. So, yeah.
Bad News was nice too, though. Bad News was nice.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. And News will tell you this. When News first started, I didn't like News. The first battle, I remember we walked in there. Me and Trez were there. Trez was telling me like, yeah, Bad News is like the best rapper. He's one of the best rappers over here. And we're listening to him rap. He battled Grams. And I was like, bro, Trez, he's not that nice, bro. like in my personal, and that's why I feel like people in battle rap respect me. Cause I'll tell you, like, yo, that you lost, bro. Like you got 30. And I think people take that as like, I don't like them. I'm not saying, bro, I don't care who you are. If you play basketball against somebody I feel like is Michael Jordan and you're you, like, I'm going to say I think you're going to lose. We're not that close for me to like, so
to have faith in you.
Exactly. So like, I'm not going to lie to the public because you don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? But, the bar that I did remember that News said was that something your heart. I tapped it twice. Like it was like an Instagram flip, like the double tap on Instagram flip. It was that bar was hard. But the rest of it, I was like, bro, this dude News is not. And like as me and News got closer, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell him, and I think he gained like a level of respect for me where he'd be like, all right, you rock with this? Or like people come to me after the battle, like, what you think? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you either won this or you lost this. Like, bro, I feel like you could have switched this up a little bit more. Or people would call me with their bars. Like, I feel like I got that because I never was like that person to like be fake, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
what did you think of Skillet? PG Skillet.
Skillet is another one I didn't think was that nice. You could ask him, bro. I used to be like, Skillet, you're not good, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say it because when I said it back then, I was also a battler. So it's also like looking at somebody who you don't think is better than you. Like looking back at it, clearly Skillet was better than me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a competitor at the same time. So when I looked at Skillet, I didn't think like, I wasn't like, Skillet's nice. But over the course of time, like he got better, you know what I'm saying? And now he's to a point where people's pen just got better. I was always like a pen person. That's all I cared about.
Right.
And I didn't realize there's another side of battle rap, right?
And
So once they like the bully or like the performance.
It's the performance, really.
Exactly.
Because you can have some bars.
So what did you think of Skillet? Because obviously you thought you said it. You asked.
Well, the bars wasn't like all that.
Yeah.
But his performance was there.
Yeah.
He gets crazy. The energy, his voice, like he had all of that.
Yeah.
The bars just needed a little work. It just needed a lot.
Like there's not many battlers that I think are trash. Like I respect the art. I can respect your art.
Who would you say was the worst?
We
battler?
all know who the worst battler was.
Who?
We all know. It was one person, bro. There was one person that was ass, like trash. Okay, do you remember who it is, bro?
What does it start with?
Jay.
Oh,
yes, Jag was dog. Jag was so trash.
Yeah, Jag.
Jag is the only battle rapper who I would be like, bro, you are not good, bro. There is nothing good about you.
He tried it,
bro. It was bad. And I remember when he battled. And he ended up saying all that pause-worthy, like, he said some super pause stuff, brought it back, said it again, and then Blow came and stopped the battle. You remember? Yeah, bro. Like, Jag was trash, dog.
Yeah, Jag was.
In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I was going to battle him for like 1,500 or 500. I was going to battle him just to win, like, the bread, you know what I'm saying? But Jag was trash. But besides Jag, there was nobody who I thought was like, yo, you were garbage. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I can appreciate. And as I got older, I was able to appreciate a Skillet or a News outside of like their pen. I was able to appreciate the things they did as I learned more about battle rap.
Right.
But, I respect everybody.
Answer in here? No, you could answer.
Is there anybody who felt like, Janae, you hating on me?
Who felt like I was a hater? There was somebody. I think there might have been one person who felt like I was a hater. I don't really remember though. Other than that, I normally I was very honest with them.
Yeah.
I was very honest with them. Like, yeah, that wasn't it.
A lot of people feel, I don't know. Like if I don't say they're like the best, or if I don't say like they won, they're like, "Oh, you a hate?" I have no reason to hate on nobody. I'm not close enough with any of y'all to hate on y'all at all.
I would say it's probably easier coming from a female to
yeah.
say like, yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
And you know me, I have a way with words. Like I can laugh my way into telling you like that
like
shit was
lost,
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
so who did you think was trash? Because it seemed like you were leaning towards somebody else. Nah, who was it? Because who do you think was it start with? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there was somebody who you thought was trash.
he definitely was.
Who?
Jag was definitely trash.
Nah, because that's not who you were thinking of though. So who were you thinking of?
No, there was like a few people.
All right, go ahead and name them. We're here. We here for the podcast. Go ahead and name your people. Who was garbage?
Nah, I mean,
you not an A&R in battle rap no more.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not.
Yeah, so you might as well just go ahead and name them.
Let me think.
You think? Here we go. This is man. But I think there's. I think battle rappers are amazing because what they do with their pen is just the whole thing. Like some of the intricate people, like you have people who have pens, right? So like an Excel or like a Riggs or like a who has a crazy pen? Like crazy pen. I can't really think of like Flocka. Woo! How did I forget Flocka, bro?
Yeah.
Listen, well, I think
Yeah.
Flocko's more of an all around. Like Flocko has the aggression, the performance, and the pen and everything. So that's probably
Right.
why I kind of overlooked it. But Riggs' pen is ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. All right.
What is Riggs doing these days?
I think he's on URL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you have like the bully type of like a roller or a PG Skillet. I developed an appreciation for that. Then you have like the schemers. I don't think we had any like crazy schemers in bullpen. I mean in Spit That Heat.
Right.
But
So where do you think Spit That Heat would be now had everybody stayed and everybody worked together?
I
And
mean if we conducted it like business.
if business was conducted
If
like
business was conducted like it would be RBE. That's what it would be.
Okay.
Shout out to ARP. ARP is a fantastic. I don't know him like on a personal level, but I can tell he's a business person.
Yeah.
Okay. So ARP, hit my line. You know what I'm saying? If you need some better business practices, I'm your guy. Okay. I'm your guy. But yeah, ARP, it would definitely be RBE. And because Spit That Heat started before RBE, so I think it'd be a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine if Spit That Heat made it to pay-per-view type of level.
Right.
Right.
And everybody would have been good. And the thing is, like, we had so many good people coming in around. Like when you all came in, you, Lem, Marcus, everybody.
Yeah.
That was the crew.
Exactly.
Like that was the crew that we needed.
Yeah.
You got the business. You know, I'm doing whatever, a bunch of everything, the scouting, promoting, whatever. You got them two who are doing the cameras. You're doing the cameras too. Like we had enough to really make that shit pop.
Yeah.
Like we really did. And I feel like it could have went very far. Like it could have been
crazy, but I think people were too focused on the now rather than what it could have been. So when I came into there, I wasn't worried about, all right, this next event, I'm about to make $3,000. I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah.
Because if you do the right thing in the beginning, look what it would become. Like
Exactly.
it could become. So
it could have became like, and that's where I was like, I was looking at the bigger picture of everything, and I'm like, all right, this ain't it. Like everything happening behind the scenes, I'm like, this shit ain't it.
Yeah,
you know? the business of it is just fucked up.
Yeah.
We had the talent, we had like the crew of people that we would need.
Yeah.
And the business just wasn't there. And it was funny because like I went back and forth for a while, like after everything died down with it completely.
Yeah.
I wanted to start my own league.
Okay.
I wanted to start my own league. Like start off small, whatever, and just really build it up.
Yeah.
Because I love battle rap that much.
Yeah. You got to think like, I'm not saying like, because I remember like when Dre Dennis and like the Loud Boys came, like look, Holmesy just won $25,000 in a URL tournament, right? That was somebody who was gonna be a predominant. I remember it was Holmesy versus. It was one of the craziest battles of all time, bro. I think it was. No, it wasn't. It was Holmesy versus somebody, bro. Was it Bars Major? No, bro. I remember Holmesy's first battle. I said, bro, this dude is the GOAT, bro. What? Who is this? Right? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think he went and won the tournament. Dre Dennis ended up opening Gates of the Garden. Bad News is the top, arguably the top bull. Only argue with Loso in bullpen. Loso probably would have ended up on bullpen. Trez went on to have three of them things is probably one of the upper tier like slogans in battle rap was like, get him out of here and you gonna get this work. Like three of them things is up there with that, right? So you got Trez. Who else left? Trying to think. But you just got to think of like all the people that were in Spit That Heat at that time that went on to become as big as they were. Just imagine if it could have been held together.
Yes.
And what it
would have been crazy.
So,
and I seen that for Spit That Heat. I seen it, but like it would have been crazy right now.
Like, look, bro, Bullpen came in here. They had the rap game on Lifetime. They had a Showtime show they were on. It was like some bow rap. I wasn't there. I missed the event, but they had like Showtime or something come in there and record something. John's running pay-per-views, giving battles to the URL app. Like, these are all things that Spit That Heat was in line for, but people just couldn't keep it together.
The talent, and people wanted to be on Spit That Heat.
Exactly, yeah.
It was somewhere where people wanted to be. If you can't make it to URL,
you go to Spit
That Heat.
Exactly. So just imagine. But I guess people were so focused on it now. Some people, they don't see the door at the end. Some people are like, grab as much as I can now because I don't know what's going to be later. And
right.
It was kind of one of those.
Yeah. It was one of those.
But yeah. So what's your relationship with battle rap now?
Honestly, I really took a step back from the whole entire thing. I have not been watching battles.
Really?
No, nothing.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah.
What's the last battle you watched?
What was that battle?
Dang.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was it Sue Surf? Who did he battle?
Surf and 40? Surf and Geechee?
Actually, it was Geechee. Yeah, it was Geechee.
Geechee and Surf?
I think it was Geechee. Yeah, it was Geechee and Surf. And I think that was like my first time really seeing Geechee like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's nice.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
like, and it made me want to just jump right back into it. But I had a lot of other things going on outside of battle rap.
Yeah.
So
you had to deal with that.
Yeah, I had to deal with that.
All right, so we're gonna end this off like this. Boom. Top 5 artists that rapped on Spit That Heat. Go.
Top 5? Trez. That's my number 1. Number 2, Trez. No.
Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Okay.
No, I'm joking. Trez, Flacco. T-Top was one of my favorites.
T-Top is tough.
One of my favorites.
Bro, T-Top is one of the most unbeatable battle rappers ever. Okay, ever.
T-Top.
Ever.
Yo, T-Top go. He goes off.
My first event was T-Top versus John. That was my first event. That was y'all's main event, T-Top versus John. And mind you, before that, I didn't really... John is another person that I had to gain respect for because, like, I grew up watching, like, Young Ill, Sue Surf, and all that. So when I seen John, I was like, I wasn't, like, bought in, you know what I'm saying, all the way to... But as I grew in battle rap, like, bro, John is another one who's, like, unbeatable, right?
Right.
Like, you're not going to win. But okay, so you had Trez, Flacco, T-Top.
Did I say Flacco? Oh yeah, Trez, Flacco, T-Top. I'm gonna have to say Craig Lamar because I really like his style.
Craig Lamar used to beat people with 1 round.
Yes, exactly. Tough. Like he's
Tough.
Nice. He's nice with it. Craig Lamar, nice with it. And the 5th person is definitely a toss up between. Let me just pick. Oh, Briz.
Okay. See, I never got to see Briz like in person. Right?
No.
The only time I seen Briz in person,
the dark side,
was when my man was beating the life out of Loso on Bullpen, dog. That's the only time I seen Briz live. I didn't know, like, because we got there right when URL was taking like T-Top and Briz away, right?
Yeah.
So I never got to see Briz live, but bro, Briz, insane, bro, insane. So now that you got your top 5 best, with Big Holla Fashion, your top 5 worst, okay? And we're going to end it like that. You wasn't getting out of this. You didn't answer it earlier. Had you answered it earlier, I probably wouldn't have asked this, but your top 5 most overrated battlers.
Overrated or worse?
Worst. We'll say worst.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Jag.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Who else? Gonna have to say Polo.
You think Polo is top 5 worst? Okay.
Well,
No,
not top 5 worst, but there's not really. He was pretty good, but he just needed to work. He needed to work harder
Okay.
and really like make shit rhyme and add up.
Yeah, he did. He did not rhyme a lot.
Yeah, he did not rhyme a lot. Cause I'm trying to incorporate everything. It chokes as well.
Yeah. Who had some of the worst chokes?
It's a fucking choker.
You remember when Polo said the light made him choke? He was like, bro, the light was right there. It made me like,
Yeah.
well, verse trash here. But
Who else? Some of the newer people that had came in.
terrible.
Me.
Go ahead. Just come on.
All right. I'm coming. Yeah.
Oh, and we Blow versus King Beans. What was that? What
A fucking dog.
was that?
Oh, Blow. Let's go to him. That's number 3.
That's a cop out. That's a cop out. But you know what I'm saying? Well, I'll let you
No.
do it. That's 3, okay. He wasn't a battler on Spit That Heat, but whatever.
Right. Well, he wasn't. Who else came in that was new but not so? The bars was like, eh.
Oh, this is your list.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of all the people because there was so many people. Oh, Hits
Okay. I'll give you that.
and Tetro.
Okay. Okay, listen.
So they needed work, but Jag being the worst.
Listen, there was a top tier body bag that happened on Spit That Heat that y'all never seen. And it was Quest McCody versus Hits. That was a bloodbath, okay? Like, I never heard of Quest McCody. Well, no, I did hear Quest McCody before that. But I did not know him like that, right? Hits. And then it was Marv 1 versus Joe Rilla. I think Joe Rilla had like he fought a little bit harder.
Joe Rilla. Speaking of him, he was so mad when he lost and shit. Like,
To who?
I forgot, but
When it was outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so mad.
Yeah. But who did he battle? The dude with the bow tie, remember? He battled him. And they like, yeah, that was a crazy battle. But that was one of the worst bloodbaths I have ever seen on Spit That Heat. Maybe in person. No. That Loso Briz battle, that was the worst. For sure. I felt bad. And it was a 1-rounder. I felt bad watching that. Like, it was like, Briz, stop, bro, stop. It was like one of those. But Hits and Quest McCutcheon. I think like the laptop got stolen or something, and like, you remember that? So the
battles was missing. And
battles were
shit.
lost, and people didn't want to come out and say it. They had me come like try to restore the laptop, try to get the lost files off of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always calls me in their time of distress, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway,
Right.
if that battle would have ever came, that's one battle like when bro, in the afterlife, I'm gonna say, look, if that battle exists here, can I please watch it? You know what I'm saying? That's one of those. But like, I need to see that battle. That one and Conceited versus Young Ill. I need to see that too. But because that one never came out. They had like a VIP event. URL should like drop it on the app. Come on. But
Your top 5.
top 5 worst.
Best and worst.
Best and worst. This is why this is your interview. You know what I'm saying? We're here to
Oh,
speak
okay,
with
whatever.
you. So,
You don't have to, but
yeah, appreciate everybody pulling up here. I don't know who my top 5 worst is. Mine would be like around yours. I wouldn't put. Hold on, let me think. Who is worst? Yeah, mine would probably be like yours. To be honest, is there anybody who I think is worse than those 5 that you named though? I'm trying to think, bro.
You know
Because
he
I'm
sucked.
getting like battlers from Bullpen and Spit That Heat mixed up. Because I seen like a lot of new people come to Spit That Heat, and a lot of new people come to Bullpen that I never seen before. But I think your 5 was about accurate. I would have to go back and look at the. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look. But top 5 would be from Spit That Heat.
Yeah.
See, it's hard because like I know some of them now. Like I still currently watch them, so I
Yeah.
have different opinions of them than I did when they were just their Spit That Heat catalog. But if I had to get 5, do I count their new catalog or their old catalog?
You can count whatever you like.
All right, so I'm gonna go Trez, most talented. That came through Spit That Heat though. Flacco is definitely up there. News will be in the top 5. This is in no particular order. News. Who else came through Spit That Heat? You know who else I didn't think was nice back then? Alias. I didn't like Alias back then. I remember he battled. Who did? No. Who was it that G-Lo battled his first battle? It was like Bo the Great.
Jab Bowden. I think that's his name on
No,
online.
that's Ace Jab.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry,
H-Jab.
his name was like Bo the Great. Oh, Jay Great was trash.
Oh, Jay
my
Great.
God. Jay Great was horrible.
Oh, Jay Gray. He was such a sweet guy, but yeah, he sucked.
Yeah, he was my bro. Jay Great was my guy, but
Jay
bro,
Gray sucked.
No,
No.
Jay Great.
Battle
was
rap
terrible.
is not for everybody at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Jay Great was
Yeah, bro.
not
Jay-
so great.
Yeah, Jay Great. But Bo the Great, I didn't like him either.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was that good. But you know who else was nice? And Spit That Heat, High Life was on a tear in Spit That Heat.
Oh yeah, High Life.
Yeah.
High Life. Yeah.
Him and
I remember
Trez
him.
battle is another one that's never coming out because it got lost in that footage. But that was a crazy battle too. But yeah. So my 5, I'll take the cop out. I'll take Blowout because he doesn't really count. I'll put Jay Great in there, and we'll go Flacco, Trez, News, High Life, and Craig Lamar. We'll go Craig Lamar. I can't put Craig Lamar. He choked too much. So take Craig Lamar out. Maybe Bonus. I'll give it a bonus. Well, I wouldn't put Dre. I feel like Dre Dennis is like a league owner now. So I don't really. So I'll take Bonus because he was the other loud boy that was there. So that's my top 5 people that I knew from Spit That Heat with the entirety of their career. And I'm probably missing some people, so y'all can cry about it in the comments. Pretty sure y'all are gonna leave hate comments when I post this on Facebook. Don't worry, y'all can sit in this chair. I don't dislike none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have no bad no bad blood with nobody.
Yeah, I
These are
still
just my
fuck with all
opinions.
y'all.
Yeah,
I
for
still
sure.
fuck with everybody.
Most of y'all. All of y'all, maybe. Is there anybody I don't mess with? Probably not. I don't really care
Probably
enough, to
not.
be honest, to not like somebody. But
Right.
yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button. Head over to, you don't got a channel, but she says she's going to create a channel. We're going to see if that
I'm going to
happens.
create a channel, but for now, follow me on Snapchat because if you follow me on Snapchat, I'm about to post up everything there.
Okay, yeah.
Once my channel's created.
So make sure y'all head over to her Snapchat. That way y'all can be linked to her Facebook. This will probably be up in the next day or two.
Inkyy, 2 Y's _nay. You could just put it up there.
Okay, the last. This I promise you, this is the last question. Okay, but you have to answer it if I ask it. Can we agree on that?
I guess.
Yes. Okay. Give me 3 battle rappers that tried to slide.
Oh,
Come on.
seriously?
Come on. We here for it. We here for it.
Damn.
Let's get it.
3?
3 of them things. 3 of them things. Hey, look.
Oh,
This
nah. I can't. I don't know. You want 3.
just 3. Just 3. It's no secret that battle rappers be trying to slide on every female in battle rap. And then by the never mind, I'm not even gonna get into it.
Quiet.
I don't know a battle rapper named Quiet, so you're gonna have to name somebody else.
Okay, let's Which 3? That's the thing.
You better go with your safest bets.
Right.
Yeah. Your hotline gonna be blinging after this.
Right. Oh man.
All right, we'll do this. Who tried to slide the hardest? Just one person.
Damn. The hardest?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, as assistants, you and Harriet be getting shot at all the time. Everybody
Right.
try to slide, and people be trying to disguise it. Oh, but Harriet, my sis. Like,
Right.
no, nigga, no.
The hardest, but like in a playful way. It's
No,
like listen, no. It'd be a
no,
playful. It'd be a playful trying to slide, but you still go hard.
No.
And that's my boy T Top.
That was a cop, bro. That all right. Whatever.
I'm serious. Like
That's cap, bro. that was a safe play. Okay, that was a very. I'll give you that one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, make sure y'all
you want
comment.
it from Spit That Heat or some other leagues? Because
Nah, you answered the question. I'm not gonna get too further into detail. It's all
I hate
good.
you.
But yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button down below. I will be doing more interviews with battle rappers coming soon. If I can get in touch with John, which will probably be in the next 4 to 6 years, we'll get him on here. I'm definitely gonna get Flacco on here. I'm gonna get Trez on here. So you know what I'm saying? If any of y'all want to air y'all's grievances with anything that was said on this podcast, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Now we're not gonna get into that, but listen, we can work something out and get one of these podcasts popping. But appreciate you pulling up. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna link her. Or I'm gonna actually just you comment on the video and I'm gonna pin it to the top. Okay, that way people can find your YouTube channel. But appreciate y'all watching this. Until next time, we out of here.
Bye, everybody.